As an ex-Jehovah's Witness, not growing up celebrating holidays, Christmas was the one I was most excited for. So I think it's just normal when you come from the cult we came from, that we felt so left out of everything in life. And then when we finally get to celebrate, you're still missing big pieces of your life because family's not in it. So, and remember, your first year doesn't have to be all out crazy. Just be joyful that you get to celebrate it because it's exciting. So thanks. Hello friends. It has been a very long time since I've done a vlog, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a vlog while I do some Christmas decorating. It is November 1st. We had Halloween last night. We trick-or-treated in our neighborhood, had a blast with some friends that came with us. And now it's time to at least put up a Christmas tree because I am ready for Christmas. It was cloudy this morning when I woke up, and now it's like sunny. So that's kind of ruining the vibe, but that's okay. We are still going to put up a Christmas tree, maybe a couple. This year I have 2 5-foot trees. I'm deciding whether to put those on the side of the fireplace or if I want to put one in the kids' room and one in the hallway up here. I have a narrow, like, twinkly one for our dining room, and then a 9-foot one we got off Marketplace. I got all this off Marketplace for our family room. So last year we had a 12-footer. Well, the last couple years we've had a 12-foot tree. And while I have absolutely loved it, decorating it is kind of terrifying because I'm so scared of heights. So we sold that, and I got another one off Marketplace. I hope I like it. Hope it doesn't feel too small. We have like a 2-story family room, so I'm like, we'll see. But anyways, I really am just focusing probably on trees today. I don't think I'll get a lot of the decorations out. We're gonna do this in stages, but my goal is to hopefully have everything out within the next 2 weeks. So I might do a little bit of a vlog, just follow me along with all my Christmas decorations, and you can see what I do. My husband is already like, it's November 1st, can you calm down? And I'm like, no, we're doing it. So anyways, come along with me. Okay, so tree number 2. This is the like viral TikTok, the viral Home Depot twinkling light tree. I got it off Marketplace. It's the like 7.5-foot narrow. Hold please. So that's 2 trees up. I have 2 more. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put them. It's taking me forever, but I'm also like cleaning under the spaces I'm putting trees so that it doesn't, it's like clean floors and everything. And then I took a break to do sand art with my kids. I have glitter I can see it. I have it all over my place. So yeah. All right, good morning friends. I woke up sick today, which is not great. My son got sick like Friday. I think he was feeling pretty rough. It's just a cold, which I'm thankful for. It is flu season, so it could have been much worse, but not feeling great. I had some footage of me last weekend putting up Christmas trees in the house. And my goal for this weekend was to get all of our Christmas decor up. So I'm hoping I can still get some done today. I was supposed to do some yesterday, and then we had like a birthday party for one of my daughter's classmates that we went to, and I just didn't get anything accomplished yesterday. So today, I want to get at least some stuff done. I want to vlog all this because as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, not growing up celebrating holidays, Christmas was the one I was most excited for. So this is going into our, let me think, what is it? Our 3rd Christmas. And I am kind of obsessed with Christmas decorations. So I want to show everything I'm doing. I know there's a lot of you who follow me who maybe this is your first Christmas you're celebrating, or maybe you're like us and it's only your second or third one. And it's just such an exciting time of year to be able to participate in this and just have time with family. And for us, it's like starting family traditions so that as our kids grow, we can continue those even when they're out of the house and have their own families. So I'm going to get myself ready for the day. And then let's see what we can get accomplished. It is going on 10. I'm not feeling the best. I am stuffed up. My throat hurts really bad, but I am a mom. We never stop, right? So let's do some decorating today. And like I said, last weekend, I put up all of our Christmas trees. And yes, I do have 4 Christmas trees in our house. And then I also have small ones I'll be putting up today. I have one in the kids' bathroom I put up. And then the last 2 years, I had little mini Christmas trees I had on my kids' dressers. Well, they're sharing a room now. So they have a bigger tree in there. And I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Maybe we'll put them in our room. Because we don't do, the last 2 years, I haven't done much in our bedroom. And I want to have more Christmas festivity in our room. So I've already put on some Christmas sheets in our bedroom. And we will see what else I can do to make it feel more festive. I would like to do like lighted garland around our big mirror in our room. I have some extra garland. I don't know if it's going to look good. It's kind of thinner. I used it outside last year. I don't think I'm going to do that this year. Like I used it on our porch. I didn't love the look of it. So we'll see what we'll do with that. I don't know. So anyways, there's my long ramble. Let's decorate for Christmas. Let me get dressed and ready for the day and try and get myself feeling a little bit better so I have more energy. The kids just want to do the Christmas tree. And that's kind of like the last thing I want to do because it takes so much time putting all the ornaments up. But we'll see what we're going to accomplish. I don't know. We'll see. So that's all. Yeah. Okay. Let's get ready for the day. In the midst of everything today, I also need to be working on laundry because I'm behind on that. I swear I can never, ever, ever get caught up in laundry. I'll do so good, and then it's like I forget to do a load in a day, and then next thing I know, I'm like 20 loads behind. Not really, that's an exaggeration, but yeah, so I need to work on some laundry. My daughter has a like Veterans Day assembly tomorrow at school, and they all like each class level sings like an America song. I think her class is doing the Oh I Love America song. I don't know what the actual title is. And then I think they also do like the national anthem all together, I think, or America. I don't know what they do. Anyways, they did it last year when she was in preschool. And I was late, which made me feel horrible. And I missed her little singing part. So this time I will not be late. It starts at like 8:15 in the morning. So I'm literally, I think last year I had to like run home to get our little boy because he was still kind of sleeping. Thankfully he's awake now in the morning. So me and him are just going to like stay at the school once we drop her off and go into the auditorium so we can listen to her sing. This weekend was fun. She had a birthday party for one of her classmates, and it was at, like an indoor trampoline adventure park thing. And she's my little timid girl, like everything terrifies her. So she was a little bit out of her element. But thankfully all her little friends and her found stuff to do that she enjoyed. And it's just fun. Like all of these things, that she gets to do that I never got to do as a kid are just the best thing ever. So that was our weekend. That was yesterday. We didn't do anything really other than that. We just focused on birthday party, and I did a little laundry yesterday, but today I've got to do more. And then today the goal was to decorate, and I'm really hoping I can at least get some stuff accomplished. We also have next month, me and the kids, which they don't know this yet, so hopefully they're not up here. Oh, jeez. We are going on a Christmas cruise with my in-laws, I guess, Grammy and Papa. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait for the kids to find out. I think we're going to try and wait to surprise them until like we're literally on the way. Lance cannot come. His work is always really busy this time of year. For those that don't know, he is like a collectibles reseller. He also does reselling and like selling of like Pokemon cards, game consoles, video games, all sorts of things on Amazon and eBay. So this time of year is usually like really, really busy for him because people are buying Christmas gifts and he does a lot of shipping and stuff. So he can't make it. Plus, he also gets very seasick, and the thought of a cruise to him is kind of anxiety inducing. So he can't come with us, but that's okay. I know it's probably not very nice of me, but I'm like, I'm excited. And I've never been on a cruise in my entire life. I don't think I get seasick. I don't get motion sickness. So I know I'll be probably fine. I'm just excited to make memories. It's going to be us and Grammy and Pow Pow, and then their little cousins that they have in Louisiana that will be with us as well. So it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And Thanksgiving's coming up. I think we're just doing last year we celebrated Thanksgiving with my aunt that I have interviewed on this channel, my Aunt Patty, and the family and her family, and that was wonderful. We had such a good time. She lives about 3.5 hours from us, so it was a little bit of a trek, but it was still worth it, and it was wonderful. But I think this year we are going to just do a quiet Thanksgiving at home. My husband likes to make a deep fried turkey, and I love cooking, so I think we're just going to do a home Thanksgiving this year. And then, I mean, that's coming up. It's going to be here soon. This time of year always feels like it flies by. I'm like, there's just so much going on. And then, yeah, we have that trip in December, and then we'll come home and Christmas break from school and Christmas. I'm just so excited. So anyways, there's a little update on life. If you follow me on my, especially TikTok, I post a lot more like just random updates, but I have started on a GLP-1. I'm in week 9 now. So I actually tried semaglutide in the beginning of this year and had a really bad reaction. Why? I don't know. I did a whole video on it on here as well. I had a horrible reaction. I threw up for like 24 hours straight. I don't know what it was. I don't know if maybe the product I had was not good. I don't know if I did a wrong dosage. I have no idea. But I worked with a nutritionist a little bit this year and with my doctor, and we decided, again, kind of rewinding, I have PCOS. I've had PCOS for about 12 years now. With that has come some pretty intense symptoms as well as weight gain. I have been overweight pretty much for the better part of 12 years. And that's what kind of got me into the doctor originally. I just kept gaining weight. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I've tried metformin. I've tried, obviously, with PCOS, they put you on birth control, and my body hates that, and that makes me literally like a crazy person. Plus, it doesn't help anything with weight loss. So after what felt like months of hitting my head against the wall and trying to work with my doctor and doing blood work and trying to figure out the best approach, she was like, hey, let's try this one more time and see. So I did a semaglutide compound, and we're like, let's try a tirzepatide compound. Maybe your body will react better to that. Technically, it's a little bit stronger than a semaglutide because it's like going after 2 of the like food receptors or whatever it is. I don't know. But I figured it was worth a shot. So we did, and we went really low dosing. Because of it being a compound, we could really kind of cater to my body. And a starter dose on the compound I'm on is like 35 units. And what we ended up doing was over a 4-week period worked up to that 35 units. I started at like, I think 15 units and then just worked up a little bit every week until I was at that. And thankfully, I have had no severe reaction. My body has adjusted really well to it, and I have been feeling extremely good on it. I've lost about 22 pounds in the 9-week period, and just overall feeling so much better. A lot of my symptoms I was dealing with that were just like normal everyday life for me, having PCOS, have completely gone away. I'm thrilled. So that's a lot there's been a lot going on in life. I haven't been doing much on my YouTube channel. I feel bad about that. Life's just been busy, and I feel like I haven't had any time to schedule other interviews. I do have one coming up in a couple of weeks. Or no, I think it's next weekend. I'm doing an interview with an ExJW woman actually locally in this area. Funny enough, we don't know each other, but I kind of grew up around her area. So anyways, we're gonna get back to them. I don't think I'll be doing them as frequently just because it's a lot. Obviously scheduling the time to do the interviews and scheduling time for the edits. It's just a lot of undertaking. So I'm trying to like not take too much on my plate because then I get burnt out. So, and then I kind of like, when I get burnt out, I tend to just like then shut down. So I'm trying to find a good balance. I'm still trying to find that. I'm trying to find a good balance in life in general. Being a mom makes it kind of hard. And I'm the personality type that I want to do everything and, you know, do it perfectly. And then I just overwhelm myself. So anyways, that's what's going on in life. Okay, I feel a little bit better with some makeup on. I'm not feeling 100% obviously, but it's better than nothing, right? What else, guys? What else? I need to get my hair colored really bad. So if you see a lot of gray hairs, please ignore that. I have a hair appointment in a couple weeks. It's been way too long. Yeah, so there's a little update. Let me finish getting ready and then let's decorate. Okay, everybody. I'm ready. I'm dressed. There's a little laundry I have to fold later. We're gonna start in the dining room. It's kind of the easiest place to start. It's chaos right now. Kids are everywhere and we're watching The Grinch. So, oh, it's bright out there. This is all my Christmas stuff. Lance brought that up for me yesterday. There's all my ornaments. I think we're starting here and then we'll just kind of work our way around. Yeah, I'll kind of explain stuff as I go. I do have like, I got a bunch of, well, I didn't get a bunch of new stuff. I got some new stuff this year. So, hold on, let me turn you around. So I got all of this off Marketplace this year, as well as the, Christmas tree in my kids' room and in our like upstairs little hallway space outside of our bedroom. It's all Balsam Hill stuff and I got it for like a really great deal. So, I also got this tree. This is like the viral twinkly light Home Depot tree. I got this off of Marketplace as well for really cheap. The tree color I had from last year. We had a bigger tree in here, like a wider tree, and I needed a narrow one. So I found this and I jumped on the opportunity. So I love it. It's so cute. I need to reorganize the cords a little bit better. And then a lot of my stuff I have is either I got it from Marketplace, like our first year, like the little trees. Some of the stuff is like Target from a couple years ago. This is all like kind of Target-y stuff. Anyways, so let's decorate. Okay, first things first. I gotta put this stuff somewhere. I am selling old boppies. I've been trying to also clear out our basement in the process of bringing Christmas stuff up. And I have a bunch of baby stuff I don't need anymore. So I put it on Marketplace. We'll see if it sells. So let's find somewhere for this. Okay, that somewhere is currently the stairs because I'm not gonna put it away right now. Okay. My advice to ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that leave and are just going to be celebrating. Christmas can be expensive. Between getting decorations and gifts and all of it, my advice is Marketplace. You can find so much on there. It's obviously better to look during off season. But like get your necessities that you need like this year. You might be able to find some in Marketplace. And then like in January to like April, you will find a lot of like stuff. So there's a little pointer for you. I don't love what I've done in my dining room the last couple of years. I want to do something a little bit different, but I'm also working on a budget. So I'm seeing if I can make do with what we have. I was using these in here. Hold on, let me show you. These are like little sparkly trees. I'll still use them this year. I'm gonna add some ornaments to the table and maybe a little bit more garland. Funny thing about these, here's a funny story. I've had these for like 6 years. I got these for a baby shower. We did like a winter themed baby shower it was like February of 2020, I think. Yeah, January, February of 2020. And I got these on like a Christmas sale at World Market. And I'm like, I'm just gonna hold on to those because they're really cute for winter themed stuff. And then when we left the organization, I was like, oh my God, these are like the perfect Christmas decorations. So these are my pagan Jehovah's Witness trees. Okay, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, dining table is done. Added just a few little ornaments to the center and the lights. So cute. This is what I'm talking about. This stuff comes off of these so bad. Oops, that's crooked. So, most of this is, okay, so I said World Market for these, but that was like 6+ years ago. Hobby Lobby. These were Hearth and Hand from Target, I think 2 years ago. I think I got these on Etsy. This is Hobby Lobby. All my ornaments are Hobby Lobby. The little twinkly light thing was Target. And these are the little Balsam Hill things I got off Marketplace. They're so cute. So we are all done in here. It's so pretty and cute. We're gonna keep the tree in the corner this time. I used to have it centered on the window, but it took up too much space. So I like it there. Real life is having kids' toys and my dog's great in here. Okay, so next we'll work on my entry table, and I usually do a wreath here. Ignore my laundry room. It's chaos in there because I'm working on laundry today. Like I said, I'm behind on laundry. So let's do the entry table, and then we'll move into the family room and kitchen. Okay guys, that's good enough for now. I think I want to find a like gold framed Santa photo to go here instead of the sign, and maybe some garland or something I can put down here. Okay, let's just do the powder bath. This is my thing. Every year I have like ideas for something new. That's what I end up doing. My house is chaos right now, so do not judge my dirtiness right now, but that's life. I need to change these out. These are like my fall prints I got to put in here. I just did that like a few months ago. And then I'm gonna do some Santa Christmassy ones. Yeah, let's work on the powder bath. Got this at Target. This is real cute. It's glass, it's not plastic. And then I got these little hand towels from Target as well this year. Okay, that's good enough for now. We'll probably play around with this a little bit more. It's a powder bath. I don't need to do too much. I get a little overboard and then I regret it. So I will replace these out. I found on Etsy, it was like 300 prints for like, I think it was like $8. They're kind of like vintage inspired. So I just need to go through those and figure out which ones exactly I want to put in here. I'm going to do some in here. I'm going to do some in the family room. I have 2 picture frames in there I need to do. I'm going to try to find one for the front table and I'll just get a frame for it. And then also in the kids' room because I've kind of made their room a like Christmas little city. Not really, it's just Christmas bedding. But they have like pictures above each of their like little bunk beds, and I want to do some Christmas ones there. So this is good. Just have like this little like tray thing I got off Amazon. Again, this was like a couple years ago. This was this year. These are this year. That was last year, but I think they probably still have those. Good enough for now. We'll work on it probably more. I might find more stuff. Who knows? Okay. We're going into the family room. Oh, kids are, this is their Christmas tree. This is their Christmas tree that they use in their little bathroom, like between their sinks, and they are putting ornaments on it. We have other small ones that are breakable, and last year they broke a ton of them, so I'm hoping that they can just use the plastic ones we got. They're my Christmas babies. We love Christmas. First things first, I'm gonna work on kind of picking some stuff up and toys up, and then I'll work on decorating everything. If you see motion outside, my husband's out there. He's getting our patio all put away. We haven't had any snow yet. Colorado, usually we have snow in October and we got nothing. So it's been a little bit warmer than usual, which is kind of disappointing, but he's getting all of our patio furniture. We kind of shifted all to one place and cover it all up for the winter. And he's doing that today. That's his job while I'm inside working. Also, our dog, Pip, is not supposed to be on the couch, and we've allowed it for too many years, and now we can't break that. So what are you gonna do? I'm looking over in my bin and I realize I have a Santa hat I was supposed to be wearing while decorating, and I forgot to put it on. Well, right. It only feels right to get in the Christmas spirit. Let's do this thing. Our stockings we got are from Target. They still have them all. They're so cute and they've lasted. I mean, they're really inexpensive and they've been so good. So, Target. These are hooks I got off of Amazon. I love these. Once they're on the mantle, they do not budge. It's like even if a kid's pulling at them, they're not gonna budge. These are 2 years old, but they're so cute, aren't they? I'm losing steam. Still not feeling great, so I think I'm just gonna finish up the family room and call it good for now. That'll leave me still with kitchen, like up here in like our little hallway space, Garland and the railing, our room, and finishing up kids' room and bathroom. So I still have a lot to do, but I'm tired and I feel like I need a nap. Good morning, everybody. I am still sick. I'm really stuffed out today. We had a Veterans Day like assembly at my daughter's school this morning I went to, and I'm back home. I'm gonna take it kind of slow this morning, and we're still gonna do some Christmas decorating. So yesterday I accomplished the dining room and like the family room. So I accomplished family room, dining room, and like powder bath yesterday. I'd like to get at least the kitchen done and maybe like the garland up on the staircase. I also am still working on laundry. So yeah. I'm probably gonna wait to do the Christmas tree until like my daughter's home or maybe later this week, because she likes to help me with that and I want her to be a part of it. So she's my Christmas girly. Anyways, so that's the plan. I just realizing I don't have my mic on, so hopefully the sound is okay. But yeah, that's been our morning so far. Veterans Day assembly. That's something that like, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here for a second, but so obviously being raised Jehovah's Witness, we had to be politically neutral. You couldn't do any of the, national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, nothing like that. And it's just so nice to be able to like be a part of this. And they started off the assembly with the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem, and it was like, oh my gosh, I never got to do this as a kid. My daughter sang 2 songs. They sang Oh, I Love America and You Are My Sunshine. I don't remember why they sang that. That was kind of a random one, but and then they had like a song that the like 3rd graders sang that like went through all the branches of the military, and like people in the audience that were in it got to stand up and you got to like clap for them, and it's nice to be able to actually show some support for our country. So anyways, that was fun. I just love it. I love my daughter gets to be part of all this, and it's not this awkward, like, well, we can't do that, and here's why we can't. So if you were raised Jehovah's Witness, you're gonna totally get that and understand that. But anyways, I'm going to drink my coffee and get a load of laundry going, and we'll see what I get accomplished today. Hello again. So on Monday, I recorded how I was gonna work on some decorating, and then I got hit with a fever. And I was in bed pretty much the rest of the day. And yesterday I was still feeling rough. And today I'm still not feeling great. I'm so stuffed up. But no fever. I'm feeling a little bit better. I got some good night's sleep. So we're getting back to decorating, which is taking me so long. It normally doesn't take me this long. But I also feel like I've just sickness and then kids and life is just getting in the way. So let's see what we can get accomplished today. I really want everything done by this weekend, because next week temperatures drop, potentially finally getting some snow, hopefully. Colorado is so dry right now. Like normally we've at least had a snow and we haven't had nothing. It's been like 70 this week. It's weird. So let's decorate and let's get this done so I can be done with it. And I just want to enjoy my Christmas decorations. Let's go. Okay, so this little Merry Christmas banner I got at Target, I think last year. It's just like fabric and cute. The other side is buffalo check, which is super cute. I got this little Christmas tree from Target, I think last year, the first year, and it came with like little mini ornaments. It's super cute. Snow globes. So this is something I started doing the first year we celebrated, is I got my kids, my goal is to buy them a snow globe every Christmas. And then when they're adults, they can take them with them and do as they please. But this was our very first year we celebrated, so I got matching ones for my son and daughter. My son just broke his, which I'm really sad about. And last year we did these ones, which are so cute. I let them choose which one they want every year. This was Target a couple years ago. I thought it was really cute. It was in their little like $5 section area. So super cute. There's our little overview here. And then my son on his side, his little bookshelf, has his snow globes. Again, that one, he broke his first Christmas one. And then that's from his Grammy and Pow Pow. They got them one as well. And we have these little elf thing that we got off of Marketplace, I think. Obviously the Christmas tree, we're still going to put ornaments on. My daughter wants to, but we haven't done that yet. And their bedding, I did get these really cute prints off of Etsy to change out, the look in their room. So this is my daughter. She sleeps up top. She's got like little kind of nutcracker themed one, a snow globe, and candy cane. My son has kind of similar, just a little bit different down here. Super cute. And then their bedding. The comforter is from Amazon. It is so cute. I love it. And then we have like Target sheets, and those little pillows are from Target. The kitty cat was like 2 years ago, and then this little gingerbread was this year, and they're like $5 section. Kids' room is Christmas-fied. I feel good about that. I think it's cute. Again, the only thing I might want to do is add some little wreaths here because I think that would be really cute on their windows. But I think it looks cute. It's good. Okay, so kids' room is done. Their playroom is a mess right now. I'd like to add some little Christmas touches in there, but right now nothing is going on in here because it's just chaos. I have their bathroom kind of done-ish, but it's messy in here. I don't really want to show you right now while it's messy. I guess I can kind of show you a little bit. Hold on. I'll show this better when it's actually all not a mess. But this little shower curtain matches their sheets, and that was Target. The little mat there was Target last year. I also got these little Mary ones this year. They have a Christmas tree. Oops. They have a Christmas tree in their bathroom. I need to put batteries in these lights that go around. We're working on this. It's kind of a mess. We're just going to keep working. My daughter's off of school in like an hour, so I have a little bit of time left. Next, we're going to work on this little table outside of our bedroom. We had the Christmas tree there. And then we do Garland on all of our railings. So I'm probably going to do that today as well. Get it plugged in. Yeah, and that's probably what I'll get done today. I'm still not 100%. I'm still feeling kind of rough, but we're getting there. All right, so I just added these little, these were like in the kids' rooms, these little mini Christmas trees. I need to get like a cover for the bottom, like either, I'll show you. Anyways, I have another one over here. I have this little like basket thing that I have on that one. I want to get one for this if I can find one. That's like 2 years old though, so I don't know. Anyway, so there's that beautiful humidifier. My this is my whole setup for recording. But I do have a Christmas pillow. One thing I do want to get is some Christmas stuff to put on these shelves, like just some Christmas floral type stuff. I might have something. And I did add like these little winterberry stems to these. I want to get also some like evergreen or cypress, something green to mix in with those. And last thing I would like to be able to do is some sort of garland like on this big mirror. I just don't know what garland. I have lighted garland that I used. I just don't know if I can make it look good because it's kind of that thinner stuff, so we'll see. But there we go. We're done for now. I'm tired. I'm going to rest. I have to cook dinner in about 40 minutes, so I'm going to just call it good for tonight. This is the longest decorating it's ever taken me. So, yeah, I'll hopefully finish up tomorrow. My daughter had a shorter day today, so like it just kind of messes with the day. Hopefully tomorrow I can get more accomplished and be done. So we'll see. Welcome back to episode 772 of Trying to Decorate for Christmas. I have been sick all week, so I'm moving very slow, and I am ready to be done with decorating. I want it just done so I can enjoy it. So today we're working up here. We've got a little table outside of our bedroom. We have to get all the garland on our stair railing. I can't talk. What else do I have to do? Kids' room is done. Kids' bathroom is done. That's pretty much it. I think it's just those two areas. And then I'll go around and with whatever extra decorations I have, I will use like in our bedroom. Let's see what we get accomplished. Let's try and get this done today. The garland on the staircase is always like my least favorite thing. It doesn't take long, but it's got glitter on it and it turns into like a glitter bomb everywhere. So love that for me. This is the little Christmas village I got at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. It's super cute. They just have like glittery, snowy looking roofs. Here's a little fact about me. My mom was a house cleaner and I helped her clean houses as a teenager. That was like my job. So I homeschooled in high school and my job was cleaning houses with her. And I remember very vividly that one of her clients had like a really cute Christmas village and we cleaned their house and I always loved it and I thought it was so cute. Like they had like that, I'm sure you've seen them, like the ice skating rinks, and there was like a church and like it was a huge setup they had in their basement. And I was always so obsessed with that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. I'm so jealous that they get to celebrate Christmas. And their house was always just like so beautiful, Christmassy and amazing. And so yeah, long story short, I feel like that's why I like was wanting a Christmas village. And one year I will have a full-on big setup, but this is my setup for now. That's done. I'm still debating. I kind of feel like it'd be cute to take the lamps completely off and then have the Christmas tree maybe like right next to it. What do we think? Let's see. Here's the sign, Hobby Lobby, super cute. And then I got these off Marketplace just for some matted greenery. They're kind of sparkly, they're cute. Okay, so here we go. It's super simple. This table I do the same thing for like every season. I put like a kind of seasonal pillow. That's like a snowflake one. I'm not sure if you can tell. I think eventually I'd like to get a Merry Christmas one in there, but not a top priority. I have like a little blanket on there, Merry Christmas sign, and then my little village. Again, I need tea lights to get these all lit up. It's super cute at night. And then next, I do garland here, and then like on these all the way down. So that's the next thing. I'm testing these out this year. They're like little garland ties, and they obviously look like a pine cone or like the garland itself. The last 2 years I've done zip ties, and it holds it just fine, but I'm afraid over time it's going to ruin my banisters. So we're going to do these this year. This is the garland. Look how cute it is. It is a mess because there's glitter on everything. I got this at Sam's Club 2 years ago. So garland's up everywhere. I did end up taking the lamps off and moving this tree closer. We've got the garland that just goes all the way down. This is what those like ties look like. So they're like basically like twist ties, but I like it that it kind of ties in. And it's not going to damage like my zip ties I've been using. Okay, another thing, let me show you that I got. I got these little, they're like kind of sparkly almost, to add with my winter berries I have for the sides of the tables. There's the other side. And then I added just some of my like greenery and stuff to these shelves over here. Okay, so I feel like the vast majority of everything is done. So now I'm going to clean everything up and then we'll see what else to do. I have quite a few like black and white snowflakey style like wooden pieces. Like I used them when I was JW still, and I would like do winter in my house. I did like black and white themed with snowflakes. I think I might put a couple of the little like signs and stuff in our guest bedroom just to give it some festivity. I have to find the plug for this garland. This is the hard part about Christmas, is having enough plugs and timers to set off everything at the same time. So like all of our trees are on, and like our outside stuff when we get that hung is on like a timer through like our phones. We have a Lutron system, so like we control over lights that way. So we do it that way with those stuff. But like the garland, this Christmas tree, the kids' Christmas tree, all this other stuff, I'm like, how am I gonna, I need to like, we have timers, just like the old school ones. I'm just trying to find cords now for everything, so it's a lot. Okay, now it is kitchen time. And I have to clean as I go because it's a mess. So, hang out with me while I clean and swap out fall and Christmas stuff. Hi everyone, another day of decorating. Feeling a little better today, still low energy, not as stuffed up. I'm almost done with Christmas. It normally doesn't take me this long. I think I've said this multiple times, but I think just being sick has completely thrown me off. So the last really big thing we have to do is the tree. I have all my ornaments out. I just have to work on it. Let's have a chat about this first. So this is our third Christmas. I've mentioned that before. The very first Christmas, I had no idea what I was doing when it came to ornaments. I had no idea how many ornaments I needed. So I was basically back and forth to Hobby Lobby, I think like 3 or 4 times because I didn't have enough stuff. And then I remember getting like, I got mostly like red and like sparkly white. And then I decided I wanted to add in a little bit more texture. So I had to get some different ones to add in. And then I got like snowflakes to add to it. And I got some like glittery poinsettia stems that I wanted for fillers. It was a lot more labor intensive than I was expecting. So if it's your first Christmas celebrating, just know that you're probably going to have a lot of trips to get everything you need. I liked my tree looking pretty filled, so I think that's probably why. I think you could do more minimalist and have just a few ornaments and it wouldn't be a big deal, but I wanted it to be like really filled. So we have a ton of ornaments. I have 2 big like containers of them, and I also know I'll have extra because we have a 9-foot tree now as opposed to the 12-foot tree last year. So that's going to give me a chance to kind of like make sure it's extra perfect, I guess, because I have like more than enough. And then we are going to have some leftovers that I'm going to let the kids put on the tree in their room. So that's the plan today. So let's do this thing and let's get Christmas done so I can put all the bins away and get my house kind of back to normal and have it like nice and cleaned by this week and be just able to enjoy it, because we are like 39 days away from Christmas. It will be here so fast. So let's go, guys. Okay, tree toppers are a pain in my A. So.
This is like a cinnamon roll.
A cinnamon roll? Well, it does look like a cinnamon roll. Okay, so something that bothered me was the nostalgia side of things. Like, you know, ornaments that are handed down or family traditions. Like, we had none of that, obviously, because we never celebrated our lives. Our families hadn't ever. So something that I decided from the very first year would be I was going to buy my kids an ornament every year. Something that, like, they picked out, something that kind of was, you know, something they loved at that point. And that way, you know, once they're grown adults and they're moving out, I can have this little collection of ornaments for them that they get to take home with them to their homes, to put on their trees with their families. And I hope we can continue that tradition. So that being said, our very first year we were out was 2023, and we went to Disneyland in December, like 2 weeks before Christmas. So we decided to get a bunch of family ornaments there. We got this little cute Mickey Mouse. Isn't that so sweet? I chose that. Brooks chose this one. It's so cute. I also chose this one for myself, and my husband got the matching, like, I want to break these, matching Mickey one. And then Gracie chose this little Dumbo one. It's so sweet. So that was our first year of ornaments. And then last year they both chose one as well. My daughter chose like a carousel horse, and my son chose like a shiny excavator. This year they have chosen, my son has like a little fire truck and like semi truck, and my daughter got like a unicorn and like a little gingerbread man. So every year they're gonna get to choose things, or when we travel they'll get to choose them. That way they have their own little collection when we move out, so that I can give them some nostalgia, some things handed down to them, so they won't feel like I did as a 35-year-old mother. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing at Christmas. We have nothing sentimental. So that's all. That's the little carousel one. That one. We've got all the ornaments in, all the way up to the top, and I got that on kind of straighter. So you can kind of see my ornaments are all pretty much like the red, kind of silvery, goldies, sparkles. I have some that are kind of like green sparkles, some little green shiny ones, but I went with just traditional Christmas. Also, I did put some back here, but that corner is totally bare because no one sees it, so who cares? So now, here's what we do. Let's take a step back. Now we're gonna go through and do the snowflake ornaments I have, which are good fillers, and the poinsettias. Don't feel pressured to have everything amazingly perfect the first year, because there's just so much to buy. Just know that every single year you get to add more to your home, add more, you know, however you want your house to look. So it'll come together. I fully understand the want to have your home like completely perfect the first Christmas and the first holidays, especially when you grew up Jehovah's Witness and you never got to have it, and you just want to like fulfill those dreams that you maybe always had. But don't feel the pressure too, because it's a lot. It's hard to get everything that you need. And you know, for me also, I deal with a little bit of sadness this time of year because we just don't have you know, the picture perfect movie style family arrangement where we have big family meals for Christmas. And at the same time, I realize it's probably actually kind of a blessing in some way, because I know drama can happen a lot around this time of year. So just go through the emotions of your first Christmas. If this is your first Christmas season, know that there will be some sadness surrounding it, and that's okay, and that's normal. I would love it if my family were not still in the cult and could actually enjoy these celebrations with my children specifically. But you know what? It's all good. It's their loss. It is their loss, not mine. And my kids will get to know what the real world is like, and we'll get to have traditions with us, and that's truly what matters the most. So,
Mama.
do you like it?
Yeah.
It's so cool, huh?
I like it like that.
Do you like the big snowflakes? Yeah. The tree is done. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy. It didn't take me as long as I was expecting. Under 2 hours, I think, to get everything on. So you can see we've got it nice and filled. I feel like it's very traditional, Christmassy feeling. I love it. It's so cute. I'm so happy. So now that that's done, I get to clean up everything. I got to get everything bins back in the basement. Yeah, that's about all I have to do. I'm going to pick up a tiny bit, and tonight I think I'll do like a little bit of a video showing everything lit up. So that's the plan. But I feel like that's kind of the end of my Christmas decorating vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along the ride with me. For those that are celebrating Christmas for the first time this year, I'm so happy for you. I hope you have the best, magical, most amazing Christmas. Remember, if you feel a lot of big emotions, it's normal, it's okay. I still have moments of sadness and anger and all the things, and this is our third Christmas. So I think it's just normal when you come from the cult we came from, that we felt so left out of everything in life. And then when we finally get to celebrate, you're still missing big pieces of your life because family's not in it. So, but enjoy it, have fun with it. I hope you guys enjoy the little things like decorating the tree, and I hope you enjoy the Christmas movies and everything. So thank you guys for watching today. Thanks for hanging out through this entire vlog. This has been basically like a 2-week process of decorating for Christmas. So it's been a long one. Yeah. And again, I just hope you have a great season, Christmas season. I love Christmas. This is my favorite holiday, if you can't tell. This is the one I go more all out with, and I just try my best to be positive and enjoy it all. I will tell you, January hits and I get kind of sad and a little bit depressed because it's over and we have a full year until Christmas again, and it's just hard. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. This is not my usual content. Obviously, I've just been doing a lot of sit downs, but I wanted to do this because, one, Christmas is amazing. Decorating for it is so much fun, but also hopefully it gives some people, you know, maybe some ideas for their own home. If it's your first year celebrating, hopefully I gave you some pointers. I don't even know. I can't remember what I said half the time in this video. Yeah, if this is your first year, Marketplace is gonna be your best friend. Find stuff on there. Try to get stuff for cheap. Buy big lots at a time. A lot of times, like some of the stuff I've been using, I just went and bought like bins. People are like $25 for a bin, and I'm like, I don't know what I get in it, but there's bound to be something I want. And a lot of them were good. So do that, shop sales. And remember, your first year doesn't have to be all out crazy. Just be joyful that you get to celebrate it because it's exciting. So thanks guys for being here as always. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. This is not my normal content. Again, I don't do a lot of vlogs. I'd love to do vlogs, but I just don't usually have the time to do them. I'll try to do some like special occasion type vlogs like this, decorating for Christmas. That's a pretty big deal. The majority of the time I'm doing sit down videos with ExJW women. I have some more I need to get back with people in my emails. So I do have more of those interviews coming. I have a couple of ideas of sit downs I want to do and talk about some certain topics. One specifically that's like been kind of in my brain is like something around what it was like back to school. I want to do a video about that. Like, I got the brochures. I'm sure everyone remembers those. The blue brochure for when you would go to the school and you gave your teacher, and then it got updated in the early 2000s, I think. I want to talk about that because I don't think people fully grasp how horrible it was being a child in school and how uncomfortable it was. You're meeting your teacher and you're giving a brochure and treating it like a study and discussing all the things you can and cannot do. And it's so ridiculous. And now that I have a kid in school, I realize just how ridiculous it really is. So that's what I want to do. I do still have all the footage from my husband's sit down when he told his side of the story. But he's kind of wanting to re-record it because he said some stuff that or left out stuff, and he said he talked too much. And so that will come eventually. I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to use the footage we have or if we're going to re-record it, but that's going to come eventually. I promise we will have his story out sooner than later, hopefully. But yeah, I'm just figuring out life and trying to find my balance with YouTube and social media and being a mom and doing the best I can for my family. So thank you guys for being here. Again, like, subscribe, hang out with me, be a part of this journey, and I appreciate all the love and support I get from you guys. So thank you guys. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.